There's something happening behind the scenes at Everton that many people haven't even noticed, but that could completely change the course of the club this summer. While the fans' focus is on David Moyes' moves and the impact of the new signings, there's a silent, almost hidden detail that could put a good amount of money in the bank without selling any players. But where does this million-dollar sum come from? And why could this directly influence the Friedkin Group's next decisions? Hold on, because this story has layers that the most attentive fan will want to follow to the end. Before we continue, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because today's topic could affect Everton's planning for the entire season. Goodison Stadium has already brought Everton a financial security that seemed distant for years. More fans, more visibility, more revenue, all of this helps. But the curious detail is that the club can gain even more thanks to the squad that's already there, in the locker room. Everton invested in high-profile names like Jack Grealish and Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, aiming to consolidate the team at the top of the table. But while the reinforcements attract attention, it's the World Cup that could give the club an unexpected boost. And the question is, how can an international tournament inject money into Everton without the club lifting a finger? FIFA pays a daily allowance for each player called up, and that could amount to a fortune. 4 Everton players have virtually guaranteed spots: Idrissa Gueye, Iliman Ndiaye, Jordan Pickford, and Nathan Patterson. But it doesn't stop there. Seamus Coleman, Vitaly Mykolenko, Jake O'Brien, Tom King, and Mark Travers also have real chances via the playoffs. If Everton ends up with 7 players called up, we're talking about something close to £10,000 per player per day. And that raises a question for the fans. How many of these names will actually make it to the World Cup? And how much could that multiply in the club's coffers? Well, even an early elimination brings 14 days of pay. Now imagine 7 players receiving around £10,000 a day. We're already nearing £1 million just for participating. If any of them advance in the tournament, that amount easily doubles. It's not the kind of money that transforms the club on its own, but it's the kind of money that arrives quickly, effortlessly, and can unlock important negotiations in the market. And then I ask you, could this unexpected money make Everton accelerate decisions that were on hold? David Moyes has already made it clear that he wants reinforcements in the summer. The Friedkin Group thinks the same way, and the left-back position is seen as a priority, even more so with Mykolenko nearing the end of his contract. Any player who stands out in the World Cup could immediately enter Everton's radar. But there's a delicate scenario. If Iliman Ndiaye has an above-average tournament, bigger clubs may emerge wanting to sign him. And then Everton fans need to ask themselves, will the club be able to balance reinforcements and departures at the same time? In the end, this £1 million may not change the world, but it could be exactly the missing piece to unlock important moves behind the scenes at Everton this summer. The big question is, will this invisible money from the World Cup be just a bonus? Or will it be the first step towards a more aggressive and strategic transfer market for the club? Comment below what you think Everton should do with this extra amount. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates.